Hello and welcome to my video, friends. Folk Red here with a good one for you today. 5 tips in the world of Phantom Liberty. I had a long list of tips starting this video, but honestly, I picked what I thought to be the most important and crunched it down to 5. So let's get started with tip number 1. Starting in at 1, we have the iconic gun, the Gris Gris. This gun is a missable weapon. That is right, missable. So if you miss out on grabbing this Gris Gris when you have the chance, you have permanently missed the gun. To find this iconic weapon, we first need to get the key to unlock the room it's stashed away in. The key is found during the gig, Treating Symptoms. Simply enter the building through the front door. In the first room, make your way towards the back of the room and drop down the elevator shaft on your right. Now just enter the hallway and it will be in the first room on your left waiting for you on the desk. Once you have the key, we have to find the door it unlocks, and that is found in the mission and only in the mission, The Damned. This is an early story mission in Phantom Liberty, but once you complete this mission, the doors to the building will be locked. During the mission, once you've defeated the nasty computer in the big circle room, head on to the second floor in this room and you will find a door with a person painted on it. You will now be able to open this door and the Gris Gris is waiting for you inside. Next, at tip number 2, we have the Chimera Core. This core is more than just a lovely piece of furniture for V's apartment though. It can be crafted into some of the best weapon mods in the game. You might have already found this without realizing it, but if not, you can pick it up during the intro to Phantom Liberty after the fight with our giant metal friend. It will be on the ground next to Myers. As I said earlier, the mods you can make from this core are some of the best in the game, and we will start by looking at the mod Firecracker. This mod will allow you to shoot explosive rounds, and this mod can also be unequipped. In fact, all 4 mods you can craft can be unequipped. This is amazing because we are constantly changing weapons and now there is no need to worry about losing them. The second mod on the list is Wall Puncher. This mod will allow you to charge your weapon up to 200% without adding more charge time. It will also increase armor penetration by 100%, and there is no damage penalty for your penetration shots through cover. Next we have Hackatomy, which gives a 5% chance to apply a quick hack effect. This effect type depends on the body part you hit. And finally, we have Severance. With this mod, when you hit an enemy below 50% health, you will have a 20% chance to dismember the limb or head that you hit, which will cause an instant kill. For tip number 3, we will be talking about the vendors in Dogtown. Almost all the vendors now have items we actually want. Barkeeps and food stalls will carry at least one consumable that will give you a permanent buff, so you do not want to miss out on these. The junk vendor at the stadium also has some really useful items like XP shards and even a skill point. You've got to go check them out. Then we have the river docs around Dogtown, who now sell all unique cyberwares that you cannot find outside of the Phantom Liberty DLC. I would list them all here, but there are a few too many, so please, go visit a river dock and bring some money because there's something for everyone. Moving on to tip number 4. Let's talk about those red smoke signals around the area. These signals are actually crate drops, giving you some really good items like components, mods, weapons, even occasionally an iconic. Something to know about these drops before you approach them is that you might not be the only one trying to get this drop, so you'll have to fight off some enemies. This is not always the case, as I've had some that would land on a building and all you have to do is climb to the top to get the crate. But wait, there's more. They are actually scattered across Dogtown, so explore and look around. I've been finding them on top of buildings and just in odd places that you normally wouldn't think to look. So I definitely recommend just exploring and climbing on things. We have our final tip, number 5. If you've watched my last video, you'll remember I talked about the gigs with Reyes, where we deliver the vehicles for him. After the 7th gig of dropping off the vehicles, you'll get a mission called Baby Let Me Take You. We want to do this mission, and it's not complicated. All we have to do is go meet him out in the middle of nowhere. He eventually wants us to meet Daniels at the Arasaka docks, where we will steal a big car. Then all we have to do is drop off this beast to Reyes, and the mission reward would be a brand new car. This is called the Outlaw. It's definitely one of the best cars in the game. It's armored, it comes with guns, it's fast, not the fastest, very fast, and it has by far the best turning of any vehicle I've used. Plus, not to mention, I mean, look at this thing. Well guys, that is our 5 tips for the day. If you enjoyed this, please drop a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you so much.